Welcome back, everyone. This is Brandon over here at Relax Trips. I'm by myself today, so not much to talk about. No one else introduced, just me, Brandon, opening up more of our Topps Finest UFC 2025. Coming off of a great weekend with a, Fight Night 295, I think it is, with Arman and Dan Hooker headlining, with the Ian Machado, Gary, and Bilal Muhammad fighting. Just a stacked fight night. I almost want to say fight day. You know, that Qatar fight being in the daytime is kind of cool. You know, I like not having to stay up till super late. But we're gonna go over some of the fights while we're opening. We are, as you guys know, if you've been watching, if you have not, we do have some playlists of case number 1 of Finest. We do have some knockout product that we've opened. We do have, this is case number 2 of our Finest. We are hunting one of ones, exclusive Topps Finest Moments autographs, which we have not got yet. More case hits. We're also chasing our thoughts from the boss. Anything good, we're looking for it. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. I kind of like the daytime cards. It's a nice little change up because, you know, staying up late's fun, but sometimes getting to watch it during the day and getting hyped and having a full night to do everything is awesome. All right, we're going to start off pack number 1 on this box with JDM, Jack Della Maddalena, and Daniel DC Cormier, Anderson, the Spider Silva, GSP, Islam Makhachev, the looking to go down as one of the GOATs here. I think he's going to beat Silva's record. I think this guy might not lose for 18, 19 fights, 20. I don't know. If he hits the 20, that'll be legendary, man. I'm super excited for that. Vinicius Oliveira. And our first intimidators of this box, who do we have? We do have Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. And, you know, one of the things that I really liked about the fight night from this week is that young kid out of 26 years old. I want to say his name is Luke Riley. I don't know. If I mess it up, we're going to put it somewhere on the screen. But he was a killer, man. He's young. He fights like everybody else from that gym, and super exciting to watch. So, you know, they have a lot of cool stuff going on there. Now we have another Intimidator checkerboard. What do we have here? It is going to be Sean Strickland, our first checkerboard Intimidator of Sean Strickland. So that's awesome. If you guys haven't watched, or if you have, we are collecting the checkerboards and refractors on the Intimidators, and we're building a set of that. So that's cool. I'm glad to see that for the thing. So we should have a refractor number coming up. It is going to be Kamaru Usman, who, you know, in this welterweight kind of craziness we have going on, there's a lot of talk. Oh, we're going to do that backwards thing again. We do have Vinicius Oliveira in the back on the uncommon. There's you know, Islam called out Kamaru Usman. I love the Nigerian Nightmare. One of my favorite fighters ever. One of the best welterweights, if not the best welterweight. You know, if they're with GSP. But he's not the fight. He's not the fight. Ian Gary, after that huge win, that's the fight. If Shavkat's not healthy, if Shavkat's healthy, give him the fight. But if it's between the three of them and Shavkat can't fight, give Ian Gary the fight against Islam. All right, we're going to have Brandon Moreno in pack number 2. Steve Urseg on the rookie. Brandon Royval. Carlos Holberg. Umar Nurmagomedov. Macy Barber. And Showstoppers. Non-numbered. Looks like just a base Showstoppers of Diego Lopez. No mustache Lopez. When he shaved that off, I'm kind of pissed at my man Lopez. I like that mustache. It was cool. We're gonna have another Intimidators here. It does look like a refractor. It is going to be another Sean Strickland. All right. Well, that is going to be the Sean Stricklands we need for Intimidators, and guess we're wrapped up with them. So any more we get, let me know down below, and we'll figure out a way to get that out to you. All right. Next up should be our numbered card. It is going to be Justin Gaethje to 200. We have been opening up a lot of the Justin Gaethje numbered. We're going to be able to build a little rainbow. I just need that 1 of 1 for him. And we're going to have the backwards card to finish off this pack with Vivian Orejo. All right. So, you know, I always ask, comment down below, what do you guys really think? Let me know what fights you guys are looking forward to. Welterweight is seeming to be the deepest division right now, and I am curious to see who everyone thinks should be the next title shot. It really seems like that's where, man, you just have so much potential. Aaron Blanchfield and just movement going on, and with the number 1 pound for pound there, that always adds a lot more hype behind it. Alexa Grasso, Verna, Marab, and this guy, he's doing his own thing, is the best bantamweight ever too. Marab, Gene Matsumoto, and Marab on the refractor rare. This is a cool card with the flag. I don't know if we have this rare. I like this in the refractor. This is really cool. This is kind of the difference between the uncommon, common, rare thing. You get some of the rare cards and they just look so much better, and it's kind of the confusing thing about this set. It's one of my biggest holdups. So we should have a finishers here. Finishers should be a base one of Gene Silva. All right, Gene Lord Silva on the finishers. We have a couple of these, so nothing too crazy for us. We might have, this may be our first auto. It's going to be Kevin Holland. No, Charles Blazer is not our first auto, just a rare. So it looks like we're going to have no auto in this pack. So there's still a hold on somewhere. And to Charles Jourdain, die cut to 50. That's cool. And we did open up a good auto of old Air Jourdain here, and to see a die cut to 50, I like this guy. This is a rookie, so I don't mind getting these. This is and I like the die cuts. If you guys are watching the videos, you know I'm kind of partial to the weird cards. We're gonna end off this one with Macy Chasen. So love to see that. I like anything that's just kind of a little different than the standard. In Chrome we don't have die cuts, so we wait for things like Finest to get those more unique cards, if you will. And that's pretty cool. Now we're going to start off pack number 4 with Mictabek Oralbide. Now, if you guys watch the fight card, you saw how this guy performs. He is a rookie in this class. I have a couple of his cards. I am looking for more autos and low numbers, but he is a beast. He's so young, man. I think 27 years old. I am so excited to see where his career goes, and I think he's going to be a really good future. They have him at lightweight here. He does fight at welterweight as well, and don't really know where he wants to stick his bet at, because it seems like he's willing to bounce back and forth. We're going to start up next with Robert Whitaker, into Michael Venom Page, Tom Aspinall, Yuri Prohashka, and Jonathan Martinez. So next up, we're going to have our first golden moments of the box, and it is going to be a regular of Conor McGregor. We've had this one a few times. I'm looking for there's a die cut of this one. I'd like to get that. That'd be really cool. And so I think we're going to have, okay, we do have a rookies auto. So we finally have our first auto from this. I cannot remember. I don't know. This could be another base. We've opened up only base on the rookie autos. Let's see what we have. We do have a Vitor Petrino on the rookie card. And this one is going to be a non-numbered. But we do have a rookie. He's a light heavy, good fighter. You know what? I don't really hate any of the rookies in this. He's one of the medium ones, but Vitor, he's cool. Let's see what we had up next. It should be our numbered card. It is going to be Vivian Arejo 2. What is that? 75 on the blue checker, light blue checker. Yeah, it's cool. Whatever. Definitely like that Charles Jourdain a little bit better. And we're gonna end off this one with Islam, the pound for pound number 1. All right, so we still have one more auto. We're gonna have, hopefully we get another numbered insert. That seems to be almost every box from, opening up now. I think I'm at 10, 11 boxes of Finest. It is pretty consistent, so that you do get a numbered insert. Not every box, but almost every. I'd say you have a 66 to 70% chance. All right, starting off this one, we do have Shavkat, who is kind of leading the way to see if he's going to get to fight Islam next. Into Norma Dumont, Asu Amabayev, who is coming off a win himself, Charles Oliveira, Lerone Murphy, and Ol Ratchet. And we do have another golden moments here. Looks like it's just going to be another base one of Israel Adesanya, last style bender. It's a cool card, man. The golden moments, I almost wish this was a case hit. If they did some autos with this card is something they should stick around with in UFC. It just prints really well for it, and figure out they need to do more variants and see what we have in the future with this. You did good, Topps. Let's figure it out and let's continue this. All right, we do have another golden moments right behind it. This one is going to be a refractor, so potentially joining our little collection of cards. It is going to be Alexander Volkanovski on the refractor golden moments. And I do not know if we have the old Volk. I'll have to go back and check our cards, but This is what I'm talking about. I'm all the refractors, all the checkers. I want them all. And we're going to have a number behind this on the uncommon. It's going to be Nicholas Dalby on the non-numbered uncommon, just a checkerboard. So we'll go and set that to the side, and we're going to end off the weirdness of the upside down Nazim Sadikov. So we are going to have an auto in our last pack. We are still looking for the case hit in this case, so could have that. We never know what we're going to get here. I cannot remember if that random checkerboard or if the refractor takes place of the numbered insert. I really don't know. I know people are starting to do some odd stuff. I've seen it on the base cards and numbered, but I don't think we really know the odds on the parallels on the inserts. I'd like to kind of check those out. All right, we do have the natural Caio Baralho. Man, can't talk today. Carlos Prates into Jeff Neal, welterweight back, and Sean Strickland, Sean O'Malley, and a rare of RDR on the refractor. This is a cool one. Once again, the rares, they have the flag, good pose, really good look. Interesting. I don't know. The rares, they definitely stand out. The more I've opened, the more I do see that the rares are a little better. I know they don't really garner any more money, but I think they do look better. And we are going to have a finest rare of Danny Barlow on the rookie. So next up should be our auto. It's going to be another rookie. Man, this case is just all rookie autos. And it looks like it is going to be another base. We are just getting base rookie auto after base rookie auto. It's going to be a Daniel Marcos. All right, a little bit better. I like Daniel Marcos. Bantamweight division's deep, but the man can perform. So yeah, I don't hate it. Once again, if I get rookie autos, I'm not upset. I would really like to get that Josh Van or some of the others, but Daniel Marcos is not a bad one to get. So we're going to hold this aside. I want to get some numbered rookie autos. We don't seem to get those much. We're going to do the last card of Eduardo Moira, and our numbered card is going to be Sean O'Malley to 175. We got a little sugar show here on that light blue refractor. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to sleeve her right up, and we'll do a quick recap. All right, guys, we are back to do a quick recap of the video. As you can see, we do have a bunch of our base inserts. This is a refractor, so I need to go and set that to the side, and I will get that sleeved up. We do have the refractor Golden Moments Volkanovski into a checkerboard Intimidator Sean Strickland, and the refractor variant of that same Intimidator into Kamaru Usman to 250. I kept him with his teammate with Trevor Whitman, Justin Gaethje to number 200, Vivian to 75, Sean O'Malley to 175 on the light blue uncommon, into Charles Jourdain on the 50 rookie card die cut. Really cool card. I think all Air Jourdain here is really good, and I'm excited to see where he goes. And I'm probably going to hold on to this one for a little bit. And our two autos today are going to be our Vitor Petrino rookie and our Daniel Marcos rookie. So, you know, at first glance, this seems like a weaker box, but here's the thing with rookie cards, you never know where they're going to go. That's the fun thing about our hobby. You know, I see a lot of times people talking negative about Finest or Knockout, or I saw it with Chrome. Everybody complains about everything, but sometimes you just got to open up. We are, you know, I said in the last video, it's gambling a little bit, but it's also kind of speculation. And if you're not having fun, don't open. Watch people that do, watch us, you know, watch someone else, but you know, it should be about fun. And you know, none of these, we're not making $1 million on these cards, but they are people that I like watching. I enjoy every one of these fighters. Primarily, I always say if I don't like them at all, but they are still really cool. They're people that we're going to hold on to, and who knows, these could be $100 a piece if these guys go on crazy runs. But thanks guys for joining me once again. What I did say in our last video, if you're interested, do comment on any of our videos. We do want to feature some of our community in our videos. Watch live as we're opening, talk with us while we're opening, and I think that'd be really fun. All right guys, see you next time, and peace.